Trap House Mob.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla. If you are returning, welcome back. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this blue glitter glam look on my friend here today. So if you want to see how I got that, just continue watching. So starting with her brows, for my clients normally, most of the time I use an eyeshadow. This is like a medium brown eyeshadow from the Morphe 35O palette. It is in the 4th row and it's the shade that's right in the middle. Now I'm just going to go ahead and brush her brows up so that none of the hairs are in my way. And then I'm going to use some concealer. This is MAC NC42. This palette that you see me using, it's like a custom palette, so you could choose the colors you want. And then, you know, they put it together for you and all that good stuff in the store. So I'm just going to go ahead and carve out her eyebrows with the concealer, and then I'm just going to blend everything out with a foundation brush. So I'm going to go back in with the concealer and place it all over her eyelids. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use a lighter color concealer because I knew that I was going to be working with bright colors today, but I decided to just stick with the NC42, and then I'm just going to go ahead, you know, tap out the excess and set it with my airspun powder. So the first color that I'm going to put in her crease is from ColourPop. It's from the Blue Moon palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Moonlight, and I'm just going to pack that color into her crease, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Now I'm gonna go on my second shade right underneath, and I mixed two colors, Fine China and Clued In, from the same palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and again place that underneath the first color, and then I'm going to blend it out. This is just gonna help deepen it up, and we're gonna deepen it up even more with the Morphe 35B palette. I'm gonna go ahead and use the navy blue and black color, which you will see right after I blend these colors out. So when blending your shades together, you want to make sure that you're being very light-handed. I make sure that I go back in between with the two brushes so that you can get a nice seamless finish. That's what you want. Like, you don't want the colors to just be sitting one on top of each other. So make sure you go back in and, you know, blend the colors out with the two different brushes that you use. Now to cut her crease, since I did add the navy blue and black color, and those colors are really dark, I do not want the color to transfer into the cut crease. So you guys know that I like to use the Lancome eye makeup remover with a Q-tip. I use this in most of my videos. You can also use Vaseline if you do not have this eye makeup remover. Vaseline works just the same, but it really helps cut the crease faster and it removes all the dark colors. And then I'm just gonna go in and use again NC42 and cut her crease. So after I cut her crease and set the eyelids with Airspun powder, I'm going to go in with the shade Billie Jean out of the same Blue Moon palette, and I'm just going to place that all over her eyelids. This is just going to give me a nice base and background for the glitter. So I'm going to go in with some NYX glitter glue. This is the glue that I like to use. And the two glitters you see me using today, I got them both off Amazon. One of them was a plain blue, and then the other one was like a chunky glitter, and I just mixed both of them together. So as usual, I'm using the NYX matte black liner, my favorite, of course. I did go on with the ABH liquid liner afterwards, but that wasn't until after I put her eyelashes on. The lashes that she bought for me today, she actually bought them, so I don't know, like, there was no name or no brand or anything like that, because she bought them from somebody. So her lashes are put on, and then I'm gonna go on with the NYX gel liner and smudger in the shade white, and I'm just gonna pass that under, like, on her waterline. At first I wanted to do a white liner where her cut crease was, but my white liner from NYX is all dried out, so I was like, let me just put the smudger and the gel liner under her eye instead, and I think it came out good, so I just left it as that. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin primer. I'm putting that all over her face with a makeup sponge. Then I'm going to go ahead and mix two foundations together. It's the Maybelline Fit Me, but I'm using shades 330 and 355 to get her perfect shade. And then I'm going to just go ahead and buff that out with a dense foundation brush. So now it's time to highlight and contour her face. I'm going to be going in again with NC42, and then I'm also going to mix the LA Girl Pro Concealer with Cool Tan and Natural together, and I'm just going to put that right on top, of course, under her eyes, down the bridge of her nose, her forehead, and her chin. For her contour, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette, and I used the shade Chocolate. So I'm gonna go ahead and buff out her contour. This is like a little small dense brush. I love it for contouring the face. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray her face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. The concealer had got a little dry from sitting there, you know, for so long. And then I'm gonna take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and just blend out the concealer. And I'm just patting to make sure that, you know, it's nice and seamless. So after I finish blend out the concealer, I'm going back in with the foundation brush. I'm just going around the edges so that, you know, everything looks all nice and like smooth. And then to set under her eyes, I'm going to use the Sacha Buttercup powder. I am literally like, I'm not even baking her face. I'm just pressing the powder, like the sponge, into the powder, and then I'm tapping off the excess and pressing the powder into her skin. So to set her contour, I'm going to be going in with the last 2 shades in a BH Cosmetics contour palette. I'm only going to use a little bit because her cheekbones are already like really defined. So just a little bit, go over her cheekbones where I contoured, and then a little bit on her forehead. So now I'm just going to go in with the fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dust off the excess powder that was under her eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Lots of Lashes mascara for her bottom lashes. So I normally don't use blush, but today I decided to, and the blush I'm using is from, well, it's actually not a blush, it's an eyeshadow. It's the pink shade that's in the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And for a highlight, I'm going to be using the ABH, I think it's the Sun Kissed palette, and I'm using 2 shades, is Summer and Moonstone. So that's going to give her a nice glow. So now that her face is all done, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Primer Water as I used before to set her face. I'm going to, you know, let it dry off and all that good stuff. For her lips, I went in with my Crystal Clear lip gloss. I will leave the link for that down below. And yeah, we're finished. We're just going to, you know, show you how to find the results. Okay guys, so that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys love this look as much as I do. Again, if you are located in the New York City area and need your makeup done, I am located in Brooklyn, and I will leave my direct link down below so you guys can go ahead and book me. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on all my social media, which I will leave down below. And if you guys like this kind of video, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.